Hi, everybody. I'm Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney. I'm based here in Washington, D.C. Our clients are all over the country, all over the world, even, and we help with many different types of immigration applications. So, we help with employment based applications. Right now, we are in the middle of getting ready for our H-1B lottery, which is coming up. So, this is a work visa for professionals. Essentially, companies sponsor people with at least a bachelor's degree or higher for different types of positions. It's done on a lottery basis. So if you're not familiar with this and you're maybe a student or you're working on OPT, this is something you want to consider. But I'm going off on a tangent because I come on here really to talk with you guys about humanitarian options. So I'm talking specifically today to folks that have entered the US illegally or people that maybe came in on a tourist visa and that tourist visa expired. What options do you have? Sometimes your options are quite limited, right? Because you're no longer in status or you've accrued a lot of unlawful presence, so you can't leave and get a visa and come back. So there are many limitations for folks that maybe are out of status or that have triggered a bar to re-entering the US. We want to talk about humanitarian options that might be available to you. So many people think that you don't have a choice, right? If your spouse isn't willing to sponsor you, you don't have a choice. But that's not true. You might be able to apply for your own green card or apply for a visa that can lead to a green card and ultimately US citizenship by humanitarian methods, right? By using the current law to and your negative experience and perhaps applying for a visa or a green card that can ultimately lead to U.S. citizenship. Okay, so I'm just here to provide information. Of course, if you think that anything that I'm talking about sounds familiar, if you think that you might qualify for something, call our office for a consultation so we can talk about your eligibility. We can talk about how we might be able to get you in status, and we can move forward that way and come up with a plan to get you back in status so you don't have to feel so nervous or afraid all the time. We can help your children and your families feel more safe and secure as well. Okay, you can reach me at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. We are based in Washington, D.C. Our clients are all over the country, all over the world, and we can help you with immigration no matter where in the U.S. you might be located. All right, so heads up there. For folks who are watching on TikTok, just a reminder to follow us and like us on our YouTube channel. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Agarwal Immigration. Also on Facebook, we're here for you there as well. I just want you to have multiple options in case TikTok, I know it's been a little bit in flux. So we want you to be able to stay connected with us. We want to be able to provide you with valuable information as immigration laws are changing quite frequently in this new administration. Okay, so the best way to get through this is to have information, to know some options, to feel comfortable and know your rights, right? So we want you to feel comfortable knowing what your rights are. So please put your questions into the chat here and I'm happy to answer them for you. Just note that this is general information. Your specific information related to your facts in your life might be a little bit different. So the best thing to do is have a consultation. You can do that by calling our office 703-348-1663. Thank you for following us. Follow us, like us, and stay informed. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Agarwal Immigration. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. And you can always call our office to have a meeting with me to talk about your options. My office closed today at 6 p.m. Eastern time. It's 7:30 Eastern time right now. So if you want to get on my calendar, it's booking up fast. You should go to our Facebook page, which has a link that where you can see my availability and book your consultation straight through there. Otherwise, call the office. We'll give you a call back tomorrow as soon as it reopens at 9 a.m. Eastern time. All right. I hope everyone is doing great. Put your questions in. I will try to get through as many as I can today. All right. Thank you, Jimmy. Okay, so one of the questions that I start off with that I want you to know about, I talk about humanitarian options, as I said, And sometimes this is a huge benefit for folks that maybe entered the US illegally, or maybe their status expired after a certain amount of authorization. So like if you came in on your tourist visa, you were here for 6 months and it expired, you never left the country, so you're currently not in status, right? Your visa might be valid, but your authorized stay likely expired 6 months after you entered or sooner, and you are looking for options to remain in the US, and you might be eligible based on different humanitarian laws that protect you and that help you eventually get a green card and citizenship. So it's important you know about these, that you know that they exist, okay? So one of the benefits of VAWA, we talk about VAWA here a lot. It stands for Violence Against Women Act. You can file for your own green card without the help of an abusive spouse. That is the case type that we most often work on. You can file for this, which can many of our clients also apply for a green card at the same time, and they can be eligible for citizenship after a few years after receiving their green card. So it's something that is really valuable to them and something that most people didn't even know about, right? So it's something you should listen to if you think if you're married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder that is refusing to sponsor your green card or using that as a way to control and manipulate you. You can certainly be eligible for some options if you find yourself in that situation. So you are not stuck. Keep that in mind. So I want to talk quickly about what are the long-term benefits of VAWA. Why is VAWA important or necessary? How can it change my life? I can promise you that if you qualify for VAWA, your life will be very, very different. Number one, you will receive work authorization and a social security card if you don't already have one. That's huge. It's about 7 months after you apply if you're able to apply for VAWA and a green card. That's huge. Think about being able to have more options to work. Think about being able to have a social security number, right? These are things that are life-changing, and they can come in about 7 months if you qualify for something like VAWA. Most of my clients are able to apply for VAWA and a green card. So if you're eligible to apply for both, you will have a green card in a few years. So usually about 3 years, you may get a green card interview. Many of my clients are approved without a green card interview as well. So we've been able to hand these green cards to folks without even having a green card interview, which has been fantastic. It's part of our firm's philosophy and sort of preparing a thorough and detailed and consistent application from the start of the filing. Okay. And then some of the other things are if you receive that green card, you become eligible for citizenship after either 3 years or 5 years, depending on whether your spouse is a U.S. citizen or a green card holder, right? You'll have access to public benefits in usually about 2 or 3 months after applying through a prima facie determination, which essentially says on its face, you have an approvable application. This can allow you to access some much needed public benefits. So there are many different ways that VAWA can be helpful to you. It can impact your life. And if you have children in the U.S., they're under 21, you might be able to include them in your green card application as well. So give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. We help clients all over the United States. We help them with many types of immigration applications. We work with employment-based, family-based, different types of affirmative immigration applications. And while we're here on live, it's for you guys that are out of status. I can answer other questions as well, but I talk often about different humanitarian options to help you guys get back in status, to tell you about ways that you might be eligible for a green card or a visa to protect you while you're here in the U.S. Okay, give us a call if we can help you. 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. You can also check out our Facebook page or our website, where you can schedule your consultation right now if you would like to go see my availability, get on the calendar with me for a Zoom session or a phone session. Do that as soon as possible, because we all know it's a rough time to be undocumented here in the U.S. right now. Okay, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based in Washington, D.C. Our clients are everywhere, and I would love to chat with you about how to get you in status if that's possible. All right? Look forward to meeting many of you. Okay. Molina. All right, let me see what your question is, Molina. Molina says, hi, attorney. I have my second prima facie determination for 6 months. No request for evidence. What do you think? Awesome, Molina. That's fantastic. So if you have a VAWA pending, you receive a prima facie, you receive a second prima facie determination. It means that things are going as they're supposed to go. So this is all very, very good news. No request for evidence. Great. This is too early right now to receive a request for evidence. You probably wouldn't receive it for another year or even 2 years in some situations. So I don't think you're in the clear, but I think it's going as well as it can possibly go. So if we can help you with your VAWA case, you can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm in Washington, D.C. Our clients are all over the United States. We help with so many different types of immigration applications, but I'm here to talk to you about humanitarian options, mostly VAWA, as it's one of our most common case types that we file and we help people with, okay? MTZ says 3 DUIs affecting for VAWA. The last DUI was 4 years ago, no accident on the DUI. All right, caller, I'm not gonna to hide the ball from you. Having so many DUIs could be a problem for VAWA, right? For VAWA, you do need to show good moral character for the last 3 years before you apply for a VAWA. So if your DUI was more than, if the most recent one was 4 years ago, it's not that bad news for VAWA, okay? We do want to show, we could potentially link it with some of the abuse that was going on. So we want to explore whether or not the drinking had something to do with the abuse you were facing, right? So if we can do that, that might be a way to explain some of these issues. And then they want to show good moral character now. So hopefully there's no other encounters with the police, no other charges or arrests. If there are, then we might be hindering good moral character for purposes of VAWA. But if you have these, it's not an end all. You may be able to show that you do have good moral character in other ways. Let's say, for example, are you working? Are you contributing to the economy? Are you taking care of others? Are you taking care of your family? Are you paying taxes, right? These are ways to show good moral character. So I would suggest that you have a consultation. It's really important to do that, especially when you have some criminal charges or arrests that might impact your VAWA. So give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. We would love to help you with your VAWA cases. If you have an RFE and you want to work with our firm as opposed to continuing maybe with a firm that you were already at, we've done this for folks in the past as well. So feel free to reach out to us so we can get a handle on your case and your facts. And so we're set up in the event of an RFE or in the event something goes awry, okay? 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm in Washington, D.C., but our clients are all over the United States. All right. Roshan says, I'm waiting for my VAWA decision for 1.5 years. Yes, so sometimes it takes longer than that, Roshan. The processing time right now is over 36 months, I think. You can always check the current processing times on the USCIS website. So I would encourage you to check it out so you have an understanding of how long it takes most cases to be adjudicated. I think I've mentioned to you guys that we've had some great luck with some of our VAWA cases. We had one case approved in 5 months. We take this thorough approach where we prepare a detailed declaration and try to have as much evidence as possible from the beginning, explaining any inconsistencies in any affidavits or any other documentation from the start, so we can hopefully prevent an RFE and get a VAWA approval and perhaps a green card approval. Many of our clients do not have an interview for either of these. So we feel very fortunate with that, and we take a pretty detailed and thorough approach with our VAWA cases. So if you would like to give us a call, please do so. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Billy is asking for our phone number, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based in Washington, D.C. We can help you with your immigration case no matter where you are located. You always start with our firm with a consultation. So in the consultation, we will talk to you about your immigration history. When did you come in? So that's good information to have. If you've ever applied for anything, if you have any misrepresentations or perhaps mistakes in your previous immigration applications, we want to discuss that and move forward that way and figure out what other ways we can help you get in status. Okay, give us a call at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. You can also go to our Facebook page, which is Agarwal Immigration, or our website, agarwalimmigration.com, and have a consultation and schedule your consultation, directly from the calendars that are available there. All right, or call our office. You can leave a message right now, and we will give you a call back tomorrow. 703-348-1663. Hi, Subhash. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Marisol says, hello, correspondence was received and USCIS is reviewing it. What does that mean? That usually means, like, when we send that, it usually comes up if we have a change of address or something like that we've sent in to the Vermont Service Center, the Nebraska Service Center, depending on who is reviewing your VAWA. So usually we've sent in an address change or something like that. If that wasn't you, you should reach out to the VAWA unit to see what's going on, because you don't want someone sending information about your case or information about you that might not be accurate. Okay, give us a call at 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. We'd love to chat with you about your immigration cases. Give us a call to schedule a consultation so we can talk more about how to get you in status if you're not already in status. Chamberlain says, do you help with a student visa? We do. We give advice on a student visa, but you don't really need it. You should talk to your DSO, your designated school official. If you have questions about it, how to maintain status, we're happy to have a consultation with you. You can call our office at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Thank you, Rohan, for following us. Wonderful to see you. Just a reminder, guys, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, follow us on TikTok, so we can all stay connected, because having more information is how we can all feel more comfortable with regard to immigration in this current administration, okay? Excuse me. All right. Is there a deadline for a VAWA, right? Is there a deadline to file a VAWA application? So if you're divorced from your spouse, or if you're divorced from your spouse, or if your spouse passed away, then, or the abuser in a different VAWA scenario, for example, if you're filing based on an abusive child, or if you are filing based on an abusive parent, these are also different relationships that can be eligible for VAWA. So if you're divorced or the abuser passed away, you have to file your VAWA within 2 years of this incident, right? So for divorce, it's the final divorce decree. If you're just separated and you're still married, there is no particular deadline to file VAWA as of right now, okay? So give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. We help clients all over the United States with their immigration applications. Okay. What are the common challenges in filing a VAWA petition? Okay, so what are the common challenges in filing a VAWA petition? So I think for folks that might be doing it on their own, it's a lot of requirements that it might be kind of hard to understand. One of the biggest, I think, hurdles that people face is their declaration. For us, this is one of the most valuable pieces of evidence of the abuse, of the shared residence, of the good faith marriage, right? So you want to make that very detailed, and all of these are requirements for a successful VAWA petition. So you want to make sure that your evidence reflects that you married this person not just for immigration purposes, that you actually did live with them, that there was abuse. And you might not necessarily have police reports, you might not have photos of bruises or physical abuse, because many times there is no physical abuse, but this declaration explains how the things that happened were abusive towards you. So VAWA will go through different types of abuse and considers all types of abuse, including psychological, emotional, mental, verbal abuse, right? Financial abuse. So these are all things that you want to make sure you're able to articulate clearly about what happened during the course of the marriage and how you were hurt by it and how you were impacted by it. Okay, give us a call if we can help you. 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Georgia says, my brother got petitioned when he was 17 by our U.S. citizen father. Is he automatically a U.S. citizen? Not necessarily. Depends on where he was and what his status was when your dad became a citizen, right? So you need to, in order to automatically become a citizen, you have to be a green card holder. So consider that. All right, give us a call if we can help you. 703-348-1663. I hope that is helpful to you. All right, do you have to file a work permit extension, or will the extension be sent automatically and adjust status? You usually apply for a work permit extension if you need it. Okay, great. Amika says, hello, can I use the letter from the church? Okay, hello, please can I use a letter from the church with affidavits from friends and relatives to prove good moral character if I can't get a police clearance from my home country? Well, we usually do it with an FBI report. So if you're here in the U.S., we do it with an FBI report. Sometimes we also have a police clearance from the home country if you're able to get it, but most of our cases are approved without it. Okay. All right, I think those are all of the questions that I had today that I'm going to be able to get to today. It's always wonderful to see you guys. I love being able to come here and talk with you about VAWA and different humanitarian options. Just make sure you stay connected on, I would say, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us and like us on Facebook, follow us on TikTok, but just as a heads up, if TikTok goes away, I would love for you to have some redundancy in being able to connect with our firm. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based in Washington, D.C. Our clients are everywhere, all throughout the United States. We help them with many types of immigration applications. I do come on here to talk frequently about VAWA and other humanitarian options and answer some questions that you might have. Obviously, I'm providing general information here. And if you'd like to talk specifically about your case, call us, schedule a consultation. You can do it in our office if you'd like. You can schedule a consultation by Zoom or go to our Facebook page or our website, learn a little bit about us, and hopefully we will see you all soon for a consultation. Okay, Mr. Eric says you are the best. That's a great, thank you for the compliment. Where I look forward to working with you. Great. Mr. Eric says, I watched all your videos and all you said was true. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you for all of the support. I hope to see you guys again very soon. Thank you, everyone, and take care. Stay safe. I will see you soon. Bye.